guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2024. I am so excited to be in a new year, to have a clean slate, a fresh start. I'm hoping that all of you guys had a wonderful holiday season and that you are just as excited as I am for this new year. I know that I have been absent for quite a while. I actually was the passenger in a really bad car accident back at the end of September that left a lot of bodily injuries, the main one being my broken, dislocated foot, my left foot. Just to put it into perspective for you, my foot was like facing this way and my bone was hanging out of my ankle. So it's been a lot. 2023 was most certainly not my year, which is why I'm so excited to be entering 2024 with a positive mindset and hoping that this new year will be everything that I need it to be and then some, because I feel like I deserve that much. So some of the girlies from Perfume Talk were so kind enough to come together and make a GoFundMe for me to cover medical bills, physical therapy, anything I might need during this adjustment period of my life. It's been super depressing, but you know, I feel like that's kind of expected with anything that takes away your independence and your freedom. But we're not here to have a sob story. I just wanted to fill y'all in because I felt like you obviously deserve that much and I've been gone for so long. But I will link the GoFundMe in the description box down below. You can contribute whatever you want if you want. But at the end of 2023, there were some amazing new fragrances for men that came out that I was so in love with, and I absolutely had to come and share them with you guys. There were 3 fragrances that came out I'd say around fall of last year that like really blew my mind. Ooh, should I do 4? I should do 4. I'm gonna do 4 because I just thought of another one by the same brand as another that I'm gonna mention that blew me away. So yep, I got 4 for y'all. So I am gonna talk about these fragrances in order from like my least to most favorite. Obviously they're all favorites if they're in this video, so even last place is still chef's kiss if it's even being featured. And of course I will have links down in the description on where you can purchase all of these. Y'all always ask, where can I find these fragrances? Where can I buy it? To make your lives easier, it's always going to be linked down below. Okay, so the first one is the limited edition and limited quantity fragrance released by Creed. This is the Aventus Absolute. This is so rich, smooth, and sexy. It definitely has like that signature Aventus DNA. It has like that somewhat fruity vibe, although it doesn't have pineapple. It's a much more sophisticated, spicier, slightly like a leathery take on Aventus. Like it has that true Aventus DNA, like I said, but definitely a little twist to it. I think that the basis of this is a little bit more comparable to like Achivat by Nishane rather than Aventus. It has much more depth and intensity for sure. It's way less musky than the original Aventus. It is so sexy. Like, this is really good. This is so good. I feel like if you enjoyed Aventus, you will definitely love this one. I didn't know how I felt about it at first. Like I knew that I liked it. It wasn't like one that had to like warm up on me, but I think my nose was just trying to figure out if it was different enough from the original Aventus, and I definitely think that it is. Smells like money. It is a bit citrusy, it's woody, it's very aromatic, it's a little bit warm and spicy, which the original Aventus is not. So it's almost like if you could create like a fall winter version of Aventus, although I see Aventus as being a very like year-round scent. But if we had to make it like more approachable for fall, winter, cold weather, more special occasion, I think that this would definitely be it. I think that Aventus is definitely like a very, I always say bossy CEO scent, but it definitely once upon a time was like a very special occasion scent, but it became such a watered down fragrance in the community and it's become a very everyday scent. It became a very familiar scent. It kind of took away from like that niche quality. So now we recognize Aventus as like a year-round scent, a kind of been there, done that. This is taking that Aventus and then amplifying it, turning it up a notch, giving it another level of sophistication. I honestly don't even know if this fragrance is still available because like I said, it was both limited edition and limited quantity. They only shipped out like a certain number of these to the stores. So if I can find somewhere, I'll link it down below. But if not, your best luck is going to your local Neiman Marcus or Saks and trying to see if they still have any, because I think that might be your only hope. Okay, so this fragrance opens with grapefruit, bergamot, and blackcurrant. Love blackcurrant. You definitely get, like I said, that kind of fruity, citrusy vibe in the opening. Kind of mimics the delivery of the pineapple, but it's not as like sweet as a pineapple. It's more citrusy. Then you have ginger, cinnamon, citron, and cardamom in the heart notes. And then you have pink pepper, patchouli, and vetiver in the base. I think that you definitely go on like this olfactive roller coaster that takes you through the top, heart, and base notes. Like it starts off citrusy. You get like these kind of warm fall-esque spicy vibes in the heart. And then the base has that patchouli, that pink pepper, that vetiver that really anchors the scent, makes it really masculine, contributes to that spicy factor of it. This is a masterpiece. This is absolutely stunning. If you are able to get your nose on it, take advantage. And if you've smelled this, let me know what your thoughts are. So good. Next, we have hands down my favorite cherry scent that came out in 2023. I haven't heard many people talk about it, but this is so good. I want this for myself. It is very unisex. It is so perfect for the fall and winter. It is delectable and sexy, and ooh, I'm obsessed. This is a fragrance from the new Mind Games collection. And let me just tell you, if you have not gotten your nose on the new Mind Games collection, you are missing out. They have so many gems. I am planning to give you guys a video with a few of my favorites from their new line because there are literally so many. But this one and another one that you'll see later in the video, I was really taken aback by. Oh my goodness. This is, whew. This fragrance is called French Defense. It is a cherry amber fragrance with woody floral notes. Oh, it is absolutely astounding. Like, this is so rich and beautiful. It says French Defense leads with a mouth-watering boldness of dark liqueur saturated cherries, and that is the perfect way to describe it. It is absolutely hypnotizing and intoxicating, like literally. Threads of soft mimosa and geranium Madagascar woven through the heart transition the fragrance into a skin-warming caress of golden amber and woods. Oh my gosh, it is, like I said, intoxicating. It's one of those like kind of scents, the way I describe Side Effect by Initio, very much sex appeal in a bottle. Oh my goodness, this is, again, a masterpiece. Like, everything I'm mentioning in this video is so freaking good. I was absolutely mind blown when I got my nose on this new Mind Games collection. The top notes are cherry, violet leaves, and chamomile. The heart notes are geranium Madagascar, rose absolute, and mimosa. And then in the base, you have amber, cedarwood, and blondewood. Oh, I can't wait to have this in my collection. If y'all want to send me, if somebody has French Defense and they want to send it to me, let me know, okay? Absolute freaking 10 out of 10, period. I personally feel like no one does vanilla fragrances for men like Parfums de Marly. Harriet and Hopped On, so many beautiful, warm, sensual vanilla scents for men for the fall and winter time. But baby, this scent right here is hands down the best vanilla for men I have ever come across, and I am just utterly obsessed. This is Altair, however people want to pronounce it. I don't care, I'm not French, so don't shoot the messenger. But you have to get your nose on this if you haven't, because it is, again, a masterpiece. It is rich, smooth, creamy, boozy bourbon vanilla. I'm in awe. Like, it's literally so good. Like, so good. The praline note in this is so beautifully done. It is so smooth and sweet. It's very prominent. Like I said, you also get that bourbon vanilla. Bourbon vanilla is one of my absolute favorite notes of all time. It is in Valentino Donna Born and Roma, the Black Opium Le Parfum. A lot of fragrances that share that note are almost always like an immediate hit for me, but I've never seen it done in any men's fragrances. So this is literally the perfect way to deliver that bourbon vanilla for a man. This is definitely unisex, something I could certainly see myself wearing. I would love this on a man. I think I'd probably layer this on myself, but very fall-esque, very perfect for like that warm and cozy vibe in those cold seasons. Absolute favorite. And you know it's good because it's in the #2 spot. It opens with cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot. It has bourbon, vanilla, and LME in the heart notes, with praline, musk, ambroxan, and guaiac wood in the base. 11 out of 10. And last but certainly not least, least is my absolute favorite fragrance release for men in general from the whole year, which to no surprise is also another fragrance from the new Mind Games collection. Oh, this is the one right here. This is so good. It's definitely appropriate for all year round. It does have like a subtle spice to it, but it's so fresh. You guys know I love a good freshie, but it's super unique. Like it's fresh but also spicy, but I don't know, I just feel like this could work anytime. This would be beast in the fall though. Beast. This is Gambit by Mind Games. In the top notes we have petitgrain, lavender, and clove, heart notes of cardamom, geranium, Madagascar, and mimosa. And then in the base you have patchouli, sandalwood, and ambrose star. This is so sexy, so suave, so rich, classy man. I'm just obsessed with this one. I showed these fragrances to both my brother and my nephew, and they both were absolutely obsessed with this one. My sister loved it on my nephew. I loved it on my brother. My brother was fiending over this fragrance. Like, no, I need this. This is so good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ferragamo fragrance by Ferragamo, but like a richer, sweeter, more luxurious nuance to it. Like, I would not say that that's like a dupe for it or anything. Like, they're not that closely related, but just like the basis of it, like that fresh and spicy vibe that you get from the Ferragamo by Ferragamo, if you were to add like a sweetness to it, because this is like sweet, spicy, and fresh. Like, it is so good. It's a little woody, it's bold. It says a confident and unapologetically fiery scent with distinctive notes of spice tossed with hints of fruity sweetness. See, I was getting some sweetness, and I don't think I saw any fruity notes in the notes, but and wrapped in a soothing warmth. Bursts of fresh geranium linger in a deep haze of lavender before settling into the glowing base notes of sandalwood and amber. This, oh my gosh, this is one of those scents where it's like when a man has this on, you're like, babe, just come by me, just be near me. You want to bury your face in his neck, you want to keep his shirt, you want him to leave some remnants of this scent behind so that you can just keep smelling it, because it's intoxicating and it's sexy and it's masculine. I'm telling you, this is hands down my absolute favorite of the year. And this was a really tough close, because I love Altair as well, and that one is like a real close second. Like, if this is first place, I don't even think Altair could be like second. It's like 1.5 place. It is so freaking good, both of them. But this Gambit, oh my gosh, if anybody else has smelled this, please let me know your thoughts, because I need to know if anyone else is as obsessed with this as I am. Of course, feel free to share your thoughts on any of the fragrances that I mentioned today, but this was a pretty good year for fragrance, definitely for the fellas, because these are straight up masterpieces. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on these fragrances. Love you guys so much as always, and I will see you on my next video.